Hi everyone, my name is Red and my co-host is Avo, and we are doing this competition where we enter Deadman Mode worlds. And in these worlds, you gain experience so much faster, as well as they're dangerous. So you could die at almost any moment. Someone else could come up and just take you out. But we're also adding a little catch. So if I go to the world map, you'll notice there's these boxes on the screen, and these are called chunks. And there's around 500 chunks on the whole map. And basically what we're doing is we'll have 7 episodes, and on episode 1 we'll have the full map unlocked, but on episode 2 we'll only allow ourselves to enter 256 chunks, and then on episode 3 we'll cut that in half and only be able to enter 128 chunks, and it will keep going like that until we hit episode 7, where we'll only be able to be in 8 chunks, which is pretty small. And it'll be fun just to see what strategies we come up with. I'm really hoping to beat Avo on the series. He beat me on the last one. So let's get into this, and I will see you on the Deadman Mode world.
What is up? This is Avo, back with my co-host Red for another RuneScape PvP challenge series, 7 episodes long. I don't think Michael mentioned this, but we are going to be doing fighting on episode 3, 5, and 7. We have a 12-hour grace period, and we cannot attack each other, and so we are extending it, and we are not going to be able to see what we are doing in the 4 hours per episode. And then on the 3rd episode, we'll be able to fight it out, so then we can see different strategies, and we won't be able to copy each other to see what the other is doing.
Well, we have entered the Deadman Mode world, and my fabulous wife just constructed me this great style on my character. Let's confirm this and head to the mainland. So one cool thing about Deadman Mode is you can talk to Skippy. You can skip through the whole tutorial island. Just say, I'm an experienced player, and yes, send me to the mainland. And I'm actually gonna head all the way to Gnome Stronghold. And why there? Well, there's a sweet agility training method right here, and you can get great EXP. So I'm gonna go for a 30 agility. And another thing I'll show you is you'll see there's this 12-hour marker to the right here, and basically it's gonna go down, and once we hit 8 hours, that's gonna be the end of episode 1, and then once it hits 4 hours, that's gonna be the end of episode 2. So there's my clock, and I'm on the time. So yeah, I'm going to be as efficient as possible. And one of my goals is going to be to get around 50 agility so I can go to the agility pyramid in the desert. And if you know what that place is, you can basically make a ton of cash there. There's 30 agility. Let's go. Now I'm going to get my 10,000 gold from the Stronghold of Security. So I'm heading to Varrock. And there's this sweet spirit tree. They actually auto-completed like quite a few quests. So I can use the spirit tree to go to the Grand Exchange, and I'll be using all these transportation methods a ton, but yeah, let's get that 10k.
So I want to get straight into it. First, I just want to show you guys my snazzy outfit, all green, picturing a peeled avocado, green on the outside, and I have this seed which is browner and darker in the center, because we have become the avocado to channel our inner power so we can take down Red in this series. And let's get straight into it. I want to skip this tutorial island and get going on the series. And Gnome Stronghold, boom, we are on the clock. As you can see, the 12 hours from the side right here. First thing we're going to do right away, we're maybe going to drop a few things, but first we are going to get to 30 agility in this. As you can see, we're going to have the biggest XP drop right here, 150, already level 2 agility, and we are on the clock. There is no waiting around. Time is valuable. Not only do we have all the chunks available to us right now, but we also have the highest XP in the first 12 hours, and then it is reduced, I believe, by half. We are going to be working on this, and I'll let you know when we're done. Alright, there we go. We have 30 agility with only 10 laps, and the reason we did that is so we could do the Varrock course right after. We are going to use this travel to go to Tree Gnome Village. Okay, this is probably the most advanced strats. I really hope Michael did not do this, but you can go talk to this guy. So there's already a few quests already complete, and Dragon Slayer Ernest the Chicken, and basically one of them lets me get this amulet for free, and it provides nice defenses. And so which are really nice in the series. And right now we are going to go walk over and get our 10k from the Stronghold of Security. It's one of the best starting ones. And maybe we are going to get our woodcutting up a little bit and our fire making just to recharge our run while we're waiting, because we got to be as efficient as possible. Wow, level 5 one tree is crazy. Okay, we are a little low level, so we're going to get our combats a little higher up just while we're in the cave. Alright, and this is why you do Stronghold Security, because each floor you get free money, and you get 10k once you get to the 3rd floor, and that's what we're going for. So on this floor, these guys are a little higher level, and I am level 50, and I am only level 15 because I leveled up my stats, and originally I was level 3, and I do not want to die. So as you can see, these are my stats. I got my, oh my god, it can hit 6s, so it's like in theory I could have almost died, but that's why I got my levels up. Yeah, here we go. We got our 10k. We got to get after it. We got stuff to buy and skills to get up. Alright, the first thing we are going to buy, so Dead Man mode, this is different than all the other games. You can buy the Regression crossbow, and I'm going to get 5 packs of those, looking like a almost tank. And this is why we got 30 agility, so we can go straight here and do the rooftop agility course. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to get to 50 agility, or get our agility as high as possible, because we're going to be running around a lot, and the best time to get the agility up is in the beginning, so then we can get better, so we get more run energy throughout the entire series.
On my way to get the 10k, I'm going to train up a little bit, get my ranged up and my HP up a little bit. This cave can be pretty dangerous, so let's get some HP levels. So I just got 15 HP. That should be plenty for me to get through this whole maze. Let's go. We made it to the end and we got the 10k. So stoked. All right, let's head back to Varrock, and I'm gonna get 40 agility now at its rooftop agility course, and yeah, then we'll see what we'll do after. So I think a good question that probably many of you are asking is, what is my goal for this series? I've got 7 episodes, 4 hours per episode. What do I want to do? The world's gonna be shrinking, so I'm gonna try to be a little ambitious actually, and Avo might also be going for this, but I'm actually gonna try to complete Desert Treasure. And we are Ironman accounts, so we can't use the GE on this world, so the 2 difficult items that we need to get are U or better short bows or long bows, and I do have a way of getting that, and I'll show you later. And then also 12 magic logs, and normally you need 75 wood cutting, but I found a way around that too, but it may take some time, so we'll see if I can do it, but that's what I'm aiming for. So a lot of these levels that I'm getting are for required quests. I'm also planning on using the home teleport once I get 60 magic, so I just bought a house. So now I can teleport all the way to here, which is super close to Port Sarum, as well as these ship ports, which can get me to Ardeen really fast. Also, I just completed a history quiz, which got me 9 Slayer and also 9 Hunter. And here we have it. We just got 40 agility. Let's go. Now I can use the Canifis agility course, and that's actually where we're headed right now. I'm gonna go there and get 50 agility, and then there's also some cooking training I can do there, so I'm pretty hyped about that. So for one of the quests in the Desert Treasure series, you need some raw trout, or not raw, but cooked trout. So I'm going to be buying 5 more once these restock later. But also a super sweet thing is there's all these raw rat meat and all these raw chicken meat, and I can gain cooking levels so fast by just buying these. And they were just 2 coins each, so it's like the cheapest cooking levels. And let me show you real fast. I just gained 6 cooking off 1 cooked meat, so boom. Now 10 cooking, 2, yeah, it's that easy. I just got 31 cooking just from cooking tons of raw meat. Wow, that was the best idea. Also, I got all the different types of raw meat for a druidic ritual later on. All right, let's get 50 agility.
So we're off to our next thing. We ended up getting 41 agility. I think that's enough. I want to do the agility pyramid labor, And so just so you don't fall as many times, you want a higher agility. And I think 41 is sufficient, so now I could complete it without falling too many times and obviously leveling up fast. And we are here in Arduino, and we are going to be getting our thieving up to level, I think, 35. So I'll let you know when we're done. So I actually couldn't find a man, so I'm actually just going right over here to get level 5 thieving. Fortunately, I could not find a man, so I decided to go into the next step, and I'll go back to Arduino to get my thieving up later. But right now, I gotta buy the best axe that I can. Get the axe bob, we'll get the steel one. These are a bunch of other random things that we bought in Arduino. Silver spice, some garlic, buckets, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna toggle both of these for the rune pouch. And I am also going to toggle the ammo equip, so then if I pick up arrows, it goes straight to... Alright, we are going to get a Ghost Peak amulet. Lost my Ghost Peak amulet, and I get another one. Boom. Oh, actually, and I'm going to pick up those leather gloves, because that is a upgrade. Love to see that. Okay, so right now I'm going to get 35 woodcutting and also 35 fire making. And the reason for that is because I'm going for some big stuff this series. I don't know if it'll work out like this, but we are going to try and complete Desert Treasure. And the main problem with Desert Treasure is I need to get magic logs, and to acquire magic logs, you need at least 75 wood cutting. And or there's some other ways that aren't very good to get it. So I think 75 wood cutting could be the fastest way to get it. So we are thinking about doing that. Depending on how this episode goes and how much we can get done, we will see. But for now, we are going to be at least getting 35, and also waiting for our run to get to a higher level. Okay, I was actually going to buy Ava's attractor, but unfortunately, I did not have enough money because you actually need 999 gold, and I actually spent it on this book that teleports me near Varrock. So unfortunately, that was a problem. There we have it. We have 28. Now we can wield the bone crossbow. And now our damage has increased substantially. Alright, so originally, again, I was going to go to Catherby, but it actually cost 1,000 gold, so we miscalculated. We bought too many things. And so we decided, well, we are actually going to go to Lumbridge, run over here, and we are going to go and get ourselves, we're going to go to the agility pyramid and try and make a bunch of money that way. So that is the plan right now. Okay, fortunately we ran out of gold, and I gotta think of a new strategy. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be doing some fishing real quick and get our fishing levels up. So we'll need that for later to get some trout for one of the series for Desert. Alright, with all the cowhides I am going to be getting, and we were able to get 23 crafting with those cowhides. Now we are going to go to Arduino, and now we are going to get our thieving up. Okay, I already got the other meats, but I am about to get some black bear meat because I am going to be doing Druidic Ritual just so I can get my herbivore up. And I was just killing random things, and I got 2 nature runes, Grammy Arentil, and Grammy Bond, so we are well on our way. Okay, in the middle of the Druidic Ritual quest, I just dipped the meats in enchanted goo, but I'm going to go right over here to the Chaos Druids, because right as I get started with Herblower, I already have some herbs right here, but I'll be able to get some XP in right away and hopefully get some good drops. Oh, I couldn't pause to heal, but basically I almost died. I had 4 health, and they can hit a 4, so it could have been disastrous. Luckily, I didn't die because I was doing some training and got all these herbs, and I also got 25 defense and 39 range. There we go, Druidic Ritual complete. Now I can clean all these herbs, really quickly, just get the levels.
I've been doing some magic training while I'm doing the agility course, and I actually just got 25 magic, which now I can teleport to Varrock. But I need some Law Runes, which are actually pretty hard to get early game, so I'll probably go to the Mage training arena when I go to kill dragons later to get my prayer up, and I'll buy some there. And finally, we got 50 agility after this one obstacle. Boom. Alright, so sweet. So now we've been collecting these trout, and we pretty much have 10, but I burnt a few of them. So I need to cook 2 of these, and then we'll have enough cooked trout. So let's try cooking these 2. There we go. We got 10 trout for the Death Plateau quest. Let's head to Lumbridge, and we're actually gonna get 20 smithing and 10 fletching real fast, so we can start the tourist trap, which is one of the desert treasure quests. And there's 10 fletching. Here's a lot of ore to make bronze bars with. And here's 20 smithing. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna buy some more things for other quests, and then let's start the tourist trap. All right, I made a fruit blast. I bought this drink, and then I just made 10 bread for Death Plateau. And then one of these drinks is for Death Plateau, and the other is for an RFD subquest. So we're getting stuff done. All right, now I'm gonna start that tourist trap quest. So basically, this lady right here has lost her daughter, so we're gonna try to find that daughter for her. Wow, I just killed the captain, and it was so difficult. I almost died. I had to eat all my salmon. Dang. All right, hey, I just finished the tourist trap. I put some EXP into thieving and the other into smithing. I might have to get 30 smithing later to make steel bars. But yeah, that was didn't take too long. So now I'm gonna head to Polinovich, which is right here, and I'm gonna buy some wines because they're super cheap there. And then I'm gonna head to the pyramid. And my goal is to get 110,000 gold. So let's get it. So I just got a full inventory of jugs of wine from a pub back in Polinovich. So this is the Great Agility Pyramid, and all you have to do is climb to the very top, and then you get 10,000 coins. So I'm just gonna do this 11 times, and then we're gonna have 110,000 gold. That's enough for me to buy some essential items I need for the future.
Alright, also to start Slayer, I have to talk to this guy, I believe. I'm not sure if it's someone else, but he'll give me my first task. Okay, and I have to kill 16 scorpions. Okay, great. So I'll be doing that at some point, get Slayer up. Right, we are gonna get our Slayer up, do our Slayer task, and kill 19 scorpions. Alright, there we go. We killed our 19 scorpions, finished the task, and we are able to get 21 Slayer with that. Alright, first we are going to make a silver sickle, because we're going to need that later for nature spirit. We're going to go buy some more gems at the gem trader, because we'll need sapphires later on for ring of recoils. We're just going to buy these 2 because they're pretty cheap, and then we're going to go thieving. Alright, so we are now thieving from these all Carid warriors, because right now we have 38 thieving, and we are going for 53 because we need it for, it's one of the prerequisites for desert treasure. And also they give us money, which is really nice. See, 9, 308, and we are a little bit low on money, and so this is serves dual purpose. Alrighty, 53 thieving complete. A little bit longer than expected. I do have an hour and 3 minutes left until the episode is over, but now that we have completed that, we are set for theming for ideally the rest of the series. Now we are going to do Agility Pyramid. To get some more money and agility levels up. So I'll see you there. For those of you that don't know, this is the agility pyramid. Basically, it's an agility obstacle course, but at the top there's a golden device that this archaeologist will pay 10k for. And so it gets agility and I get money, and so that is why we're doing it. So we're gonna at least do it until I get 50 agility, but we might do it for longer just for the money. Alright, there we go. 50 agility. Well, at least for sure stay to get to the top of this, and we might go for 54 agility, because the way it works is once you hit certain levels your run energy increases, but if I go from 50 to 51 it doesn't actually increase, but my run energy will increase once I hit level 54, so I might do that. Alright, we got ourselves 54 agility as well as 60k. Now we only have 26 minutes left in this episode, so we are going to teleport out of here and do a couple more things just before the end of the episode. Alright, we are in here, and the reason we are in, I believe this is called the Champions Guild, but basically we can buy green vamps, and a coif. We'll come back later. I don't think we want to spend all of our money on that, just to have better ranging gear. Let me see what she sells. Yeah, none of this stuff that we need. We are looking like a absolute tank. Just is for ranging training that we are about to do. Okay, we bought some bronze bars from Shanty Pass, and we are gonna get our smithing up a little bit, just in case we need it for anything. Level 3. We are also going to be making bolts, the rest of the bars, and the reason for this is because then we can do fletching while we are walking around. So it's killing two birds with one stone. As you can see here, we just gained some fletching XP real quick, boost it up, and that's all we have. So,
And we reached the top. Let's go. There's the little pyramid top, and I exchange it to the guy, get 10,000 gold. Well, I just hit 60 agility, pretty sweet milestone. Let's go. We just got the final pyramid, 110k. Feels great. Let's head to Lumbridge, and we're gonna get some total levels up, or skilling levels. I'm gonna get 50 fire making and 35 crafting, and these are for the Desert Treasure series quests. And also the winner of this episode is the one who has very high levels in skilling skills, so it's another reason why I'm getting these skilling skills up instead of just my combats. So I just got my tinderbox and a steel axe from the store. Let's light some logs. Now I'm training some crafting. I need these cow hides, and then I'm gonna tan them and make some hard leather with them. But I just reached 40 magic, so now I can teleport to my home once I get some law runes, but that's pretty sweet. There's 35 crafting, and there is 50 fire making. Let's go. Now I can move on. I'm gonna head to the Champions Guild and buy some armor upgrades. I'm gonna buy a rune chain body, green d'hide chaps, and van braces, and a coif. Now let's buy some more bone bolts and some steel arrows so I can get an Avis accumulator. So I just killed some men to collect some herbs, and now I have enough to get to 10 herblore once I complete Druidic Ritual. And then I also got a Slayer task to kill bears. And the cool thing about Slayer tasks is you can get emblems, and then you can trade the emblems in to get like prayer potions and ranging potions. So I think it's like a 1 in like 200 drop, but there's a chance. Also, I just hit 40 ranging, and I am now wearing the green d'hide. I'm leveling up. Let's go.
alright, and what we are doing here is actually getting a Slayer assignment from Crystalia. Yes, we can, and this Slayer Master only assigns tasks in the wilderness, Ents. So I have to kill Ents, which I think are actually pretty high level. I have to look up where they are actually, because I don't know for certain. Here are the Ents, and I think they're actually kind of a high level, so hopefully I can safe spot them somewhere. I don't actually know if I can. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can safe spot them here. Unfortunately, they are actually a pretty high level, so a better task would have been easier, because we are not hitting hard at all, which is quite unfortunate. And it does look like I'm in multi-combat, so I am surrounded on all sides. Guys, so on my first task, I got a ancient emblem, and this is what we are looking for. And so basically, you get, what do you get? Okay, I need to somehow kill this end over here, but I have like 50 horses. Okay, so I only have 8 minutes left, and I decided to forego killing the Ents. I did get 1 archaic emblem, which I am very happy about, but we need to do something else because I just don't hit high enough, and it's not very good XP per hour. So first we are going to use this emblem on the emblem trader, and watch this. Bada boom. I get 50,000 points, and then I can buy all these potions with the points. I think I'm gonna buy maybe a few staminas for now, and maybe some prayer pots because they only cost. Alright guys, I just bought all this gear right here with all the money I have. So just some runes to cast Fire Strike. I probably should have bought Chaos runes, but I'm kind of cheap right now, so I just bought Fire Strike runes. I am gonna go buy a staff, and I think that's gonna be it for this episode for the first 4 hours. Yeah, so that is all, and I'll see you guys at the outro right after I get this staff.
And that's the timer. So I'm gonna log off, and these are my stats for the episode. So I think I did pretty good. I'll see you next episode.
Alright guys, that is it for episode 1. Pretty excited with what we got accomplished. I did have a few mistakes and wasn't really sure to do some of the time, but very happy to see all the XP we got. And I try to focus on more non-combat skills, specifically happy with our range and our thieving and agility levels. And so we'll see who gets the reward. So to determine who wins in these episodes is whoever has the highest level in a non-combat skill. The non-combat skill will be chosen at random, and whoever has a higher level for that skill during the end of episode 1 will get an extra life in the final fight, as well as an extra 10 minutes to use in episode 4. Because the first 12 hours, the first 3 episodes, it incentivizes us to train our stats because you have a higher XP gain rate, I think of double, and instead of training combat stats, which is going to be useful for fights and what you have to train if you want to win, we incentivize training non-combat stats, especially early on. So I focus a little bit more of that this episode. So hopefully one of the skills that we train will be randomly picked will be higher than Michael's, but we shall see. And we'll catch you guys at episode 2.